Hey YouTube, Chase Variant coming back at you like a lie that you said when you couldn't remember the details off the top of your head. And I know I said I wasn't going to have any more long hauls this season, but that was a damn lie. Sorry it took so long, got a long haul for you. Let's get started. I picked up Marvel Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man number 4, and I picked this up because it's got the whole what the fuck aspect of the cover going on. That's a 1-to-1. I picked up a bunch of 1-to-1s in the last couple weeks. I normally don't buy as many. I do like to collect my favorites, as you guys know, but for some reason I went bone loco. A lot of great covers, I guess. Another 1-to-1 was this Hack Slash versus Vampirella from Dynamite Comics. Bought a bunch of these 1-to-1 lenticulars from Marvel Comics. This is Marvel Legacy's lenticular cover. And these lenticulars are as neat as they might look, or neat as they might be, as fun as they might be. I don't know historically of any lenticular cover that really matured well. I know you might have to pay like 10 bucks for some of the older ones on eBay, but you know, if you find them, they're really probably not going to be worth 10 bucks. And there might be some rare exceptions to that, but traditionally lenticular books don't mature too well. They're a bit of a novelty. Here we have X-Men Gold number 13 lenticular, and it's an homage to X-Men 100. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother trying to get both photos to show. I just really like these covers, and that's why I picked them up. Here we have from Marvel Comics Avengers number I think that's 53. I can't tell because of the lenticular numbers are different. I just liked them. Again, I like the fact that the High Evolutionary in the center there of the newer book. Liked it a lot. And that's from Marvel Comics. I picked up from Marvel Comics the Venom lenticular for issue number 155. Another lenticular book I picked up was Spirits of Vengeance, and an homage to Giant Size X-Men number 1. It's pretty cool. It's probably my favorite of this week's lenticular books. Or at least it's close to. This is a close favorite too. I picked up Iron Fist number 14, and it is a lenticular cover of the first appearance of Sabretooth. In this book, Sabretooth is back, and the story is called Sabretooth Round 2, and that's my favorite. I like that one a lot. Those are from Marvel Comics. I picked up from DC Comics, under the DC Universe Rebirth line, Wonder Woman number 31. That is the B cover. Jenny Frison cover. Another Jenny Frison was the Black Panther 018 from Marvel Comics. Second part of a connecting cover variant. Connecting cover. It's a B variant. Really love this. And I like the one that connects to also. It's gorgeous. I picked up another book from the DC Universe Rebirth line. That is Harley Quinn number 28. For some reason in solicitations I thought this was going to be black and white, and it wasn't on the shelf. But still a cool looking book. Really cool chill book. Picked it up, made it mine. I picked up Batwoman number 7 from the DC Universe Rebirth line. And I just found this cover very striking. Very striking cover. That is the B cover. And the Rebirth line had a bunch of great covers, and I'm a sucker for them. I picked up the Batgirl number 15 from the DC Universe Rebirth line, showing Grayson and Batgirl locking lips with the Mad Hatter in the back. I thought this cover was just something special. Okay. I also picked up the A cover for Batwoman number 7, showing Kate Kane in the smoke and shadows of the Scarecrow, and this is Fear and Loathing Part 1, and that's from the DC Universe Rebirth line. A lot of fun. I picked up from Marvel Comics Nick Fury number 6. It's the A cover. Red and white, gorgeous. The B cover is one of my favorite covers of the week, possibly the month. Look at that. I love it. Showing a very Steranko-esque variant for the B cover, and the old school Nick and the new school Nick being bisected, with Madam Hydra on the old school Nick's shoulders and Frankie Nobles on the new school Nick's shoulders. Each of them having their own issues with Hydra, like father, like son. Really, really love this cover. Another Marvel comic book I picked up was X-Men Gold number 12. And wow, this mutant has a crazy name, and it is his first appearance. I can't recall what the mutant's name is. Sorry, kids. That's X-Men Gold 012 from Marvel Comics. Okay. I also picked up X-Men Gold number 13, Mojo World Worldwide. It's a fantastic, fantastic Adams cover, full color Adams cover. That is part 1. And that's the Gold stepping into the Marvel Legacy. Gorgeous. Another book I picked up from DC Universe Rebirth line was Batman number 31. Another story in the War of Jokes and Riddles. This magnificent, magnificent cover. I picked up from the DC Universe Rebirth line Batman number 32. I think that concludes the War of Jokes and Riddles. I'm 2 books away, so I think that was the 2 books that finished the story. And I picked up the B cover for Batman number 32 under the DC Universe Rebirth line. Under the Marvel Legacy line, I picked up a few of these trading card variants. I really like them. I really like the artwork. I really like the clever styling. And on the back, it shows your heroes' metrics, how strong they are, some of their history, some of their important traits, like a trading card would, or a baseball card. A lot of fun. And that is Marvel Legacy number 1 trading card variant. Marvel Universe. I picked up from Marvel X-Men Gold number 13 on the Legacy trading card variant. Beautiful storm cover. Spectacular. I also picked up Spirits of Vengeance number 1 Marvel Legacy Ghost Rider trading card variant. I like that a lot. It reminded me a lot of the old Trail of Tears cover. If you guys are old enough to remember that book. Okay. All of those trading cards from Marvel Comics. And I also picked this up, and I was anxiously awaiting this. When I read this was coming out, I was so excited because I am a huge Danny Ketch fan. Now, I haven't read this. I'm assuming this is Ketch because of the costume. But I'm not 100%. I haven't read it yet. If you guys have and you guys want to correct me, straighten me out. Leave it in the comment section. But this is from Marvel Comics, Marvel Legacy line. This is Spirits of Vengeance, part 1. And this is issue number 1, and I love it. This is Luke Cage, 005 from Marvel Comics. Awesome cover. Line has had a lot of great covers. So has Iron Fist. What? Holy macaroni. And this is Iron Fist, number 73. And this is part of the Marvel Legacy. It's Sabretooth, round 2. Part 1. And Iron Fist has jumped in numbers, as you'll see a lot of books are going to be doing, so that they can continue from their previous volumes, and Marvel will be picking up the runs of some of their more popular books with the volumes and the numbers that had left off. That's a lot of what Marvel Legacy is going to be doing for Marvel. Okay, and look at that cover. Spectacular. I picked up Spider-Man 2 003 from Marvel Comics. This is the B cover. This cover is just a gorgeous piece of art, showing Miles and Peter on a New York water tower and the visages of all those important to him and the buildings around him and in the skies. This is beautiful. Wonderful piece of art. on Marvel Spider-Man 2003. I also picked up Astonishing X-Men number 4 A cover. Sweet! I love Mystique, and not the J-Law rather, version of Mystique. I like the old school skull belt, mini skirt, white and blue Mystique. That's who I like. I like the assassin, not the mutant and proud softie that's in the movies. I like the killer. And she's right there for you on Astonishing X-Men number 4 from Marvel Comics. I picked up Shadow Man Ray Shremmerd. That is the A cover. I also picked up the B cover on this connecting variant. Pretty cool. I picked up the Avengers number 672, and this is another Marvel Legacy where the numbers have changed. This is Worlds Collide number 1, and I love it. They're side by side with the Champions, and it shows, the Avengers and the Champions trying to keep these worlds from merging. It's a magnificent Alex Ross piece of art, and my favorite part is Kamala Khan in the middle with those giant ass hands just literally holding the worlds at bay. Really beautiful. Like it a lot. That's a 1-to-1 Avengers 672 from Marvel Legacy. From Marvel Comics, I picked up Darth Vader 006, the A cover. Pretty cool. Okay. I also picked up La Muerta number 1, Vengeance from Coffin Comics. This is the A cover, and these are prestige format books. And I normally don't buy a lot of prestige format books, but La Muerta has a pretty loyal fan base, and they do have some interesting copies of the book. This is just the A cover. I picked it up because of the artwork on the cover. I loved it. The clown mask behind the death mask. Just beautiful, beautiful piece of art. Bought it, made it mine. Showed it to you. Here we have from DC Comics, Dark Knight's Batman, the Dawnbreaker. It's a metal tie-in, that's number 1. I'm not really reading metal. I hear it's pretty good. If you guys are liking it, leave a comment in the comment section. But this particular book literally flew off the shelves. Like in the first half hour of sales at Midtown. So I thought I'd grab one. I saw them flying off, so I grabbed one. I also picked up Dark Knight's Batman, the Murder Machine, which is a metal tie-in, and that is also a number 1. These are foil variants. Okay. I picked up from Devil's Due, One First Comics, Malefic, number 1. Also bought Malefic number 2 from Devil's Due First Comics. Okay, so number 2. I picked up from Image Comics Spawn number 278. This is the Dark Horror Story arc part 3. This is the A cover, the color variant. Beautiful. Also picked up the magnificent black and white variant. Okay. I picked up from DC Comics Batman White Knight number 1. This will be an 8-issue limited series. I also bought the B cover. Okay. Picked up from Marvel Comics, from the Generations line, the Archers number 1. This is the Torque. This was a delayed book for some reason. This cover did not come out, or at least I couldn't find it available with the original Archers a few weeks back. This one just kind of came out. It's the Torque variant. I don't think there's anything especially special about it, just that I was looking for it and couldn't find it. And it's a beautiful book. The Archers number 1 from Marvel Comics, from Generations. I also picked up from Generations the Marvels #1. This is a 1 in 10 variant. I love this cover. This cover is gorgeous. Beautiful. I picked up from Marvel Comics Weapon X008. This was one that initially sold out, but then I guess they restocked. Was able to get it for cover price. Oop, sorry kids. I picked up Star Wars Mace Windu, Jedi of the Old Republic 002. This is the 1 in 10 variant. Really, really love that cover. Beautiful. I picked up Batman in Noir Alley from DC Comics. It's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Gorgeous. I picked up from Valiant Comics Shadow Man Ray Sremmerd 1 in 10 variant. This cover's gorgeous. Wonderful. I picked up from DC Archie Comics Harley and Ivy meets Betty and Veronica, and there you have the 4 mentioned suspects standing in front of a police lineup. And I picked this up for cover price the day it was released. I just came back from the New York Comic Con, and I shit you not, they had these books selling at the New York Comic Con for $25. And so a lot of stuff at New York Comic Con, in my opinion, that was for show was not priced competitively. So, and this was one of the examples. Another book that was way overpriced at New York Comic Con, but is kind of hot right now, or at least a lot of people would like to have this book, is Spider-Gwen #24. This is the A cover, the first appearance of Gwenom. Shout out to Spidey fan who on the day that this came out let me know that there's a little heat behind it. So I picked up a few extra copies. I picked up Wonder Woman, the Bionic Woman Virgin variant. I think this is #7, kids, but this was a few weeks ago that I picked it up, so I could be mistaken. Gorgeous Virgin variant for Wonder Woman, Bionic Woman. And I think that is a 1 in 25 Virgin. I picked up Astonishing X-Men 004 from Marvel Comics. And this, I think, is a 1 in 10 Granov. Gorgeous cover. I picked up Marvel Legacy #1, Midtown Comic exclusive variant. Huge fold-out cover on that sucker. Okay. I picked up from the Marvel Legacy line X-Men Gold #13. This is the 1 in 50 variant. This is the black and white Adams variant. And the day that this came out, the shops were selling, they were selling it so high, it was ridiculous. And X-Men Gold's a really popular book, and X-Men Gold prints over 100,000 every month. And so I think it was $65 that Midtown wanted for this. I was able to get it for substantially less. I picked up a few copies of these for substantially less. In fact, a third of that price, which is about what I see them going for now. So I'm glad. So just beware of the price gouging on variants, kids. You guys know how they do it. They got to make their money some way, and they're going to try to make it from you. Okay. A 1 in 50 variant I picked up was this. This is not 1 in 50, excuse me. This is a 2 per store variant, and at 2 per store that leaves this as one of about 7,000. Now that's just a guess on my part, but I did some math. I broke it down in a previous video, and so it's about 1 in 7,000. This Casada book. It's the 2 per store variant. And lastly, I picked up this magnificent foil variant that came polybag and everything of La Muerta Vengeance #1, Coffin Comics. And these foil variants are the ones that La Muerta collectors really enjoy, that seem to mature well. And I was able to get it right off the shelf, so that, big up Chase. Really love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful book. And those are my books, kids. Hope you liked them. If you did, please click like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you want to check out my Virgin Sacrifice, maybe get a couple free books, do that. I'm Chase Variant, and I'm out.